Okay, so good morning, all of you. Chapter 6 it is physical and chemical changes. So just see what question number first is here. You need to classify these changes. Okay, these changes you need to classify whether they are physical or chemical changes. So first one is photosynthesis. Okay, so photosynthesis, it is a chemical change. Photosynthesis, it is a chemical change. Then second one, it is the dissolving of sugar in water. Okay, when we are dissolving sugar in water, it is a physical change because there is no change in the properties. Next, burning of coal. So when we are burning a coal, it is a chemical change. Fourth, it is melting of wax. So melting of wax, again, it is a physical change. Fifth one, beating aluminum to make aluminum foil. So when we are beating it, again, it is the aluminum only. So it is only a physical change because there is a change in the physical property. And last one, digestion. Digestion is a chemical change. Okay. Whenever we are talking about digestion, digestion is a chemical change. Next true false are there. If the statement is true, then it is okay. If the statement is false, then you have to write the correct statement. Okay. For example, the first one, cutting a log of wood into pieces is a chemical change. So this statement is false because when we are cutting a log of wood, it is a physical change. Okay, it can't be reversed. We can't get a whole piece of wood, but there is no change in the physical properties. Sorry, chemical properties. That's why it is a physical change. So the correct statement you can write. Next, formation of manure from leaves is a physical change. So it is also false because when we are forming the manure from leaves, it is a chemical change. So the correct statement is it is a chemical change. Yes, next. Next one is iron pipes coated with zinc do not get rusted easily. So it is true. Okay, for preventing iron pipes, what we are doing, we are coating it so that they are not get rusted. Okay, now next. Iron and rust are the same substances. So this statement is false. Okay, because they are not same substances. We have studied in the chapter also that rust is iron oxide. Okay, so this statement is false. Last one, condensation of steam is a chemical change. Then yes, it is true. Okay, so this is all regarding your true false. Now see, next fill-ups are there. When carbon dioxide is passed through the lime water, it turns milky due to the formation of, this we have already discussed, due to the formation of calcium carbonate. Okay, calcium carbonate is formed there. That's why it turns milky. Next, the chemical name of baking soda is, okay, so just see what you can write the chemical name of baking soda. You can write sodium hydrogen carbonate or you can write sodium bicarbonate. Okay, both names you can write there. See, two methods by which rusting of iron can be prevented are dash and dash. So you can write any two, painting, greasing, or galvanization. Any two methods you can write here. D, changes in which only dash properties of a substance are changed are called physical change. Okay, so we have already discussed it is a physical property. If the change is in the physical property, then it is a physical change. Okay, last one. Changes in which new substances are formed are called dash changes. So they are called chemical changes. What they are called? They are called chemical changes. Okay. Yes, now see the next one. Question number 4. Meanwhile, you can take a screenshot also. Question number 4. When baking soda is mixed with lemon juice, bubbles are formed with the evolution of gas. What type of change is it? You have to explain. Okay, so we have done the activity also in our camp. So the reaction between baking soda and lemon juice, you can define it like that. When citric acid, lemon juice, it mixed with baking soda, we are getting bubbles of CO2 as well as the other substances. Okay, so what we are getting, it is a chemical change. What type of change it is? It is a chemical change. Okay, and the bubbles are of CO2 gas. Next, when a candle burns, both physical and chemical changes take place. We have to identify these changes and we have to give the example also of the similar change. So when we are burning a candle, we know, I have also explained it to you, that both changes take place. Chemical changes as well as the physical changes. Okay, so physical changes here, melting of wax and vaporization of melted wax. It is the physical change. Okay, but when we are talking about the chemical change here, so when the wax is burning, it gives us CO2, heat and light. So it is a chemical change. So both type of changes are there in when we are burning a candle. Okay, the same example we have to give here also, that is related to it, that when we are burning LPG, okay, what we are doing when we are burning LPG, so here also the same, both type of changes occurs, physical changes as well as chemical changes. Okay, what is the physical changes here? When LPG comes out from the cylinder, it converted from liquid to gaseous state. Okay, and chemical changes, when it burn in the air, it is the chemical change. So both type of changes take place there. Yes, 6. Question number 6 is, how would you show that setting of curd is a chemical change? We need to explain that when we are setting a curd, it is a chemical change. Okay, so it is a chemical change. Yes, why? Because we are not getting milk again from the curd. Okay, we are not getting milk back. So this type of change, this is a chemical change. And as well as you know it very well that the property of curd is not similar to the property of milk. That's why setting of curd, it is a chemical change. Yes, next question number 7. Question number 7 is, we have to explain why burning of wood and cutting it into small pieces, both are considered as two different types of changes. Okay, so just see, when we are burning it, it is a chemical change. Why? Because when we are burning it, with the help of oxygen, would burn and it convert into charcoal, carbon dioxide, heat and light. So burning is a chemical change. Okay, and when we are cutting it into the small pieces, what we are doing, we are cutting it into the small pieces. In that case, there is only the change in the size. That's why it is a physical change. Okay, yes, next question, question number 8. Question number 8 is, you have to describe how we are preparing the crystals of copper sulfate. This we have to describe. Okay, so this activity we have also discussed in our class also. So what we need to do, we need to take a cup full of water in a beaker. In that, we have to add few drops of dilute sulfuric acid. Okay, when we are heating it and when it start boiling, afterward, what we need to do, we need to add copper sulfate there. Okay, we need to add it and continuous we need to add copper sulfate in the that solution. And how much copper sulfate we have to add? Till though no more powder can be dissolved. Okay, if there is no more powder can be dissolved, till then we have to add copper sulfate in it. Afterward, what we need to do, we need to stir it continuously. Okay, we need to do the stir process continuously unless we are adding it. Afterward, we need to filter it and leave it cool. Okay, what we are finding after some time, we are finding crystals of copper sulfate there. Okay, we are finding crystals of copper sulfate there. So, crystals of copper sulfate. Here we are changing it from the liquid to the solid. So, it is a physical change. Okay, So this is the process how we are getting crystals of copper sulfate. Yes, now next question, question number 9. Explain how painting of an iron gate prevent it from rusting. This we have to explain. Okay, so you know it very well that for rusting, what is required? Oxygen as well as moisture. Okay, in the presence of the moist air, the process of rusting take place. Okay, so when we are painting it, okay, when we are doing the painting in it, we are doing gracing or any other process, what happens? The contact between the gate and the oxygen, okay, ये जो contact होता है between the gate and the oxygen, it break down. Okay, that's why the painting, it prevent it from rusting. Okay, yes, now next question number 10. Just see what our next question is. Explain why rusting of an iron object is faster in the coastal area than in deserts. Okay, so why it is faster there? Because of the moisture in the air. Okay, because in the coastal area, the moisture is higher in the air as compared to the deserts. That's why the process of rusting is faster in coastal area. Okay, now see next question. Question number 11. The gas we use in the kitchen is called LPG, liquefied petroleum gas. In cylinder, it exists as a liquid. Okay, in cylinder, it exists as a liquid. Becomes a gas, then it burns. The following statement pretend to these changes, choose the correct one. Now, A is a chemical change. B is a chemical change. Both are chemical change. None of these are chemical change. So just see, as we have discussed in the previous question also, when it is converting into gas from liquid. So change 1, it is a physical change. So first statement can't be correct. And B, when it is burning, then yes, it is a chemical change. So B statement, it is correct one. Yes, last question of your chapter, that is anaerobic bacteria digest animal waste and produce biogas. So it is change 1. Then biogas, it burn, it is change 2. Now you have to tell which of the change is chemical or physical. Okay, you have to identify both of the changes. So when we are seeing it, that the digestion, then the production of biogas, and then the burning of the fuel, all are the chemical change. So the third statement, that both are the chemical change, it is correct one. Okay, so this is all regarding your chapter, that is physical and chemical change. Okay, so with the help of this, you can easily complete your exercise. So complete it.